let's head over to Keremeos. I'll see if we can make it that far in an hour, but over Twin Lakes and Yellow Lake Pass over there. I don't know what the actual pass name is, if it has a name. This video is brought to you by Sutco Transportation, now hiring Super B woodchip, Super B flat deck, Class 1 drivers in BC's Lower Mainland, the Okanagan, and the Kootenays. To apply, go to sutco.ca, use promo code JuanFan, and use my name on your application as a reference. Let them know I sent you. Plus you get an extra $100 on your payday. And I'll share my bonus with you if I get a bonus. Good morning.
Good morning. I would say you're having another one of those mornings.
I was definitely.
Oh, break.
I didn't see her there until a little too late. I guess not quite too late, but because I did stop in time. How are you guys doing?
Probably better than what we're doing this morning.
Definitely clumsy. It was like, what am I doing? Where is this? Where is that? They didn't fix my oil leak at all. They didn't do this. I'm like, good morning. Good morning.
You're also like, how does this even connect and go together?
It's like, yes. How do I plug cameras in? Why does nothing work? This is easy. A and B connect.
Yeah. Should he
I
be
guess A and
driving?
B. Should I be driving? Still got our wide load, 10 feet 2 inches wide. Leaving early today, Monday morning, instead of Sunday like normal. Had a full weekend. Spent the day yesterday in the Revelstoke area.
That was fun.
Highway 97 southbound. Just came off of Fairview. That's been a really dangerous intersection lately. Lots of accidents on that corner. Of course, today the channel is crystal clear, nice and smooth. Yesterday when we were kayaking, every lake, every pond, every river we drove by was nice and smooth. Until we got to the one we wanted to kayak on, and all of a sudden there's just wind and waves everywhere. I'm like, come on. I enjoyed the waves, but they're a lot of work.
And then to make it worse, we went to Revelstoke and came back, and the lake was calm.
Yeah, on the way back, the lake was just calm. I'm like, what? The lake just went rough for us and then smoothed out again. Oh, wow.
I think it has to do with those 3 o'clock winds.
Yeah, heat of the day, all the wind, as the heat goes up, all the wind rushes in, right?
Something like that.
Reflections in the river are beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely.
squeaky squeaky? Is that the fire extinguisher?
It must be.
It is a beautiful morning. I can't get over how beautiful the reflections in the river are. There's some ripples there. Must be a duck or a muskrat or something. Disturbing the water.
Turn right on the traffic light.
I like my notebooks. Weird, they always been that way.
What's that?
Have you
On the
always-
bridge?
Yeah.
No, there's brand new notebooks on there and a temporary railing.
Yeah.
A truck went through a week ago. Oh, they've enlarged the oil spill containment.
Yeah.
So oil must have been getting past. Does that mean there's still a truck down there?
I have no clue. I think I have no clue. The snowbirds are still there.
Yeah, snowbirds are still there. They should be taking off this week sometime. The reason why one of the snowbirds crashed, what is it, like a month ago now?
Oh boy.
Was an improperly installed oil filter. So they're good to fly again. I love the snowbirds. The fact that they're such small little agile jets. They can do stunts that no other air show teams can do. But they really need a new fleet. It'd be cool if they actually custom made a brand new fleet based off of this model. Get a company to build replicas of this, or at least kind of respecting this style of airplane. Small little maneuverable airplanes or jets. I don't know how expensive that would be.
Probably would have been.
Probably very expensive. Or take these and refurbish them. Rebuild everything in them. Keep the shell of it, but all of the mechanicals. New engines, new hydraulics, new everything inside the planes. Rebuild everything in there, make it a modern new airplane jet or a jet.
Yeah.
Put the new avionics, all that stuff in there. You could do that one at a time. Redo a couple a year. Took the sunglasses off the camera going, we're not going to be driving to the sun, but forgot about this little section here. I've got sun visors, I can do that. And of course, you're trying to keep your face out of the sun, which means on the well, what's that camera called? Cab cam? The us cam? It's kind of useless because our lighting on our faces is kind of crazy, but whatever. If we get a couple of shots out of it, I'm happy. The shoulder cam probably will be completely blown out too with this bright sun, and not speeding. This is a lighter load than I'm used to. And I noticed that on Friday that I kept speeding right after a climb. I'm used to I need to be in the throttle a lot longer to get up to speed. We'll turn cruise control on and then I don't have to worry about it. Who am I kidding? Cruise control doesn't... It's useless in mountains. Not useless, but inefficient. It's not enough. Cruise control will not hold me back going down hills. I'm too heavy for that. I wish the truck would engine brake a lot earlier on cruise control. But the truck's been pumpkin maybe? The truck's been programmed to be fuel efficient. So it kind of waits a long time to put the engine brakes on. Same with throttle. You can go uphill and the speed slows down quite a bit before it starts going full throttle. It's like, but we're climbing a mountain, you have to go full throttle. So cruise control is great in open flatlands. It's very fuel efficient that way. But in the mountains, it can't quite keep up. Construction ahead. Yeah, we saw that Friday. There was none.
What are they doing?
I assumed it was their finally rebuilding that intersection, but I haven't seen any equipment there yet. So.
I haven't heard anything, so I don't know.
Okay, time to curve. Time to climb some curves. I think that's what I was thinking. See, I told you it's a Monday morning. I'm not sure if face cam? The face cam's a better word than cab cam. I'm not sure if the face cam's a good idea for a Monday. So I think we got up too early. Could have slept in another hour. But maybe it's good that we're early. That way we are guaranteed a parking spot because we're going to need a guaranteed parking spot at the scale. We're going to sleep at the last scale before Seattle. That rest area has been closed, so we might be stuck with porta potties.
This is the one I'm thinking of.
Uh-huh.
Out here.
Yeah.
I should have asked. I had these nose clamps for the test I did the other day. I should have asked if I take
Ask
them.
for some additional nose clamps.
Look at these would be really handy while trucking.
I try to avoid rest areas and truck stops for parking overnight. Because, especially truck stops, can be really gross. I'd rather sleep out in the middle of nowhere.
I think a lot of it also comes down to how often they're hiring somebody to come back to get clean it. More
Yeah.
bodies.
Some rest areas are nicer than others. Some truck stops are nicer than others.
And we do rate them. There's a list of good to bad.
Yeah, we walk into some truck stops and turn around and go, nope, nope. There's some pit toilets also, we go there and turn around and go, nope, not for us.
But there is some
Make a list of nope.
There's some people that show up and you know they're not truckers or whatever, they're RVers or they go nope, but I'm like, yep, this is better than what I've seen.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, actually, this isn't bad. You're noping on this one, but this isn't bad. Wait till you get some of the other ones where it's like, heck no. This load was a pain to tarp.
Was it?
I actually did bungees in a bit of a different way. There's bungees going over the top of the tarp, all the way over the top, on the
Really?
two corners,
Okay.
where the stairs are. I've got bungees pulling that stair in, and it's made it a lot more stable of a tarp. Tried a new trick and it's working. I suspect by the time we deliver, there's going to be two small holes worn out where the bungee hooks are, but I've got to buy some more tarp tape.
Yep.
I used up the last of what I have.
I would say you need to put your bungees in bubble wrap and tape the bubble wrap, and then you're good.
These are the giggle corners.
The giggly corners,
Yeah.
I think it only works in a pickup.
Only works if you do it full speed.
Okay.
There's a lot of G-forces on this. Just how dirty the windows are until you start driving into the sun. Paperwork.
There you go.
I hear paperwork falling.
It doesn't matter how nicely you put it back there, it always finds its way.
Just thinking the windows are really dirty again. The last two truck stops in a row, or not truck stops, fuel stations, car locks did not have squeegees. Like, come on, I need to clean my window.
Did you see any wildlife last week?
One bear
Okay.
in Kamloops going through someone's front yard. Alright. I hope you guys know there's a brown bear.
Okay.
Yeah, big, it wasn't a grizzly, but it was like a big brown bear.
It's the time of year they start fattening up,
I'm
so.
trying to think a brown bear is just a black bear. It's a different color.
Yeah.
It's just a brown black bear.
Yep. Now that the salmon are back, we're gonna see more
Yeah,
and more bears.
we're gonna see a lot of bears along salmon rivers. Yep. Speed limit 90 up here. Didn't look at the speed limit sign, but that is the speed limit.
You drove this road every day for how many years? You kind
Yeah.
of know this road very well.
This road I know well. I drove. No, I'm not gonna say that out loud. Also, the thing we did on the motorcycle here. Nope, not gonna say that out loud.
Uh-huh. I guess now that the fire's taken care of, we can go kayak in the Yellow lake again.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Follows that we have a good weekend coming up. We could go kayaking here. I'm done riding motorcycle. I put the bike in storage, pulled the battery out of it, filled up the tank of fuel, a little bit of stable in it, fuel stabilizer. So the bike is parked for the year.
We really only have a few more weeks of kayaking before it gets too cold.
Yeah, we'll keep the kayaks up there for a while just in case we have a good surprise weekend that it's supposed to be warm. But next 2 weekends don't look all that great on the forecast right now, so we'll see.
You're coming up for a vacation though.
What's that?
When you come up for vacation though.
Come off before vacation? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. When is vacation? November. So we got another month of kayaks on top of the roof. Yeah, we'll put the kayaks into storage before vacation.
I forgot to show you all the cool stuff I found.
Cool stuff.
About the hotel and the car rental and all that.
I don't know if that's cool.
It was. I have all the necessities figured out.
Including car rental?
Yeah.
Have you? We haven't booked that car rental though yet.
I put car rental.
You've booked the car rental already?
Yeah.
Oh.
I have it all figured out.
So we just have to figure out insurance and see if our insurance covers car
Yeah.
rentals. If not, we'll have to buy car insurance, and preferably not from the car rental place because it's way more expensive there. Twin Lakes over here, Twin Lakes Golf Course on our left-hand side. The town's just on the other side of the golf course. Now we go by Yellow Lake. Technically, that's part of Yellow Lake. Before they built a road through here, I think the two lakes are still connected by a culvert or something.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Just built the road right through the lake.
I say this is my favorite close to home, like to kayak.
Yeah. It's really convenient to come and kayak here.
And it's small, and you can't have big boats on it. So it's perfect for kayaking.
Actually, you're legally allowed big boats on it, but nobody would take a big boat on this kind of small lake. All you'd see is small little fishing boats trolleying around. Nobody jet skiing on this. Well, maybe, I wonder if there's a sign that says. I don't think so.
I think there's signs about horsepower and stuff.
It might be, you have to have a certain horsepower.
There's reflections are beautiful.
Makes me want to go kayak.
Yep. Still kind of smell that fire.
Oh yeah, everything on the right-hand side's been burned. They did a really good job of stopping it. Welcome to Smilkameen Valley, rugged, rustic, real.
It's like a tongue twister if you say that fast enough.
See just all the dead trees way back in the background there, where everything just burned. Next year that mountain's gonna look very barren.
Mm-hmm.
I love the mountains when the sun only hits the top half of it. Down here, we're still waiting for sunrise, but at the tops of the mountains, they already have the sunrise. It never said the date, time, temperature, and all that stuff. See, I told you it's a Monday.
They know it's a Monday.
They know it's a Monday.
They knew it was early morning.
September 26th. Currently is 8:12. I guess do it halfway through the video. And it's currently 10 degrees Celsius.
Frog in the door something.
Quite a rough road here.
I really wonder where that saying came from.
What's that?
There's a frog in their throat. Well, how many people start frogs in their throats? You know, not that saying here.
Now you're gonna make me stop talking about it.
Thank you. Now we get it over with.
It's like yawning, it's contagious.
It is.
Now you're yawning. Great.
You mentioned yawning.
on yawning. This is your fault. This is your fault.
That was hilarious.
Could I have one too?
I don't know if there's two.
There's not. There's one in there. That's the only reason I asked.
Funny guy.
Funny guy. This is where I used to live, right here in this valley. Town of Olala. I guess not even village, it's just a unincorporated grouping of houses. The town was built part of a gold rush. There's a couple of mines over here. That are fake. It was a fake gold rush. Someone bought this land, made a fake gold rush, and then sold their land and made, in their day, millions, and then disappeared. So this town got built only because of a fake gold rush. And soon they found out that there was no gold here. Moved along. The town pretty much became a ghost town. Couple of ranchers stayed.
Yeah, it's not too far from Keremeos, so a lot of people stay just out of town.
Water boats?
Maybe.
Something's rattling back there. I'm thinking water bottles.
Oh yeah, I should need to bring my bubble wrap to here.
See, we made it to Keremeos in plenty time. You guys want me to take the bypass or go through town? I guess you can't answer me until 2 weeks from now. Okay, in the future when I come this way, you want me to go through town or take the bypass? Did you not do the grist mill this year?
No. I still have stuff from last year.
Oh, at home.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it is an awesome program, though. You're local-ish. Well, they deliver in Vancouver, too, so. The pantry share program. Really awesome way to get some canned goods and stuff that are really unique.
Basically, you buy canned goods and other homemade stuff they grow in the. It's basically a museum. The grist mill is a museum,
Yeah.
and the volunteers in there they make foods. There's a pantry share program. You pay for it, and they make whatever they make, and you get part of it.
Yeah.
So you never know what you're gonna get.
Well, you can choose.
You can choose from what they've made.
Yeah. A lot of it's like old-fashioned recipes that you've never heard of. Like you wouldn't be making modern most of the time. It's a really awesome way to try new things. I've had a lot of fun with it.
It seems a little hazy out here. Fire in Manning Park is still burning strong.
I don't really consider it hell, but yeah, it's still burning. So.
What was it on Tuesday when we came through there? We saw a lot of smoke up there. Okay, I'm gonna take the bypass.
Yeah, we basically have to wait for the snow to fall on those fires.
Well, they say that some of those fires actually survive the winter and keep burning in the summer.
Yeah.
Because some of the places there's
It's really cute.
they got all the pumpkins out at the Bear fruit stand. Oh, across the street there too, at the Peach King. Yep, they've got their pumpkins out. We're in full Halloween mode.
They really did so you can do a photo shoot. The way they
Yeah.
done it.
Which fruit stand are you gonna stop at? One that has all the pumpkins made out in a cool photo shoot, or just in crates up front? And the Peach King and the Bear, they kind of compete off each other, which means they both win.
Yeah.
People are like, they're across the street from each other, so they want both.
Well, I still have fruit from the last time I went. I can't bring it with us, but we're going to the U.S.
Yep, crossing the border reduces the stuff we can carry. Kind of sucks.
Honestly, if I want to buy it in the U.S., we have to
Find a place to stop at a grocery store, buy enough that you can actually eat, because we can't bring it back to Canada either.
Yeah. But most of the grocery stores in the U.S. don't let truckers in anymore. So then you're stuck with a truck stop where it's overpriced and not
Yep.
fresh.
Doesn't encourage healthy eating.
It doesn't.
If you cross borders, it's hard to eat healthier. It's harder to eat healthier, a lot harder. There's a lot of green peppers planted between the corn. I mean, red and green peppers. That's interesting, they plant it with the corn.
Well, corn is a shape.
Yeah, they planted corn sparsely. And they got green and yellow peppers planted inside the corn. I've never seen anything like that before. Yeah, look at that. Every fruit stand is in full Halloween mode.
Yeah. Still lots of apples to be picked up.
Yeah, the apples. Yeah, the apple harvest is going to hit overdrive here in the next couple of weeks. Next week, this week. It's frost warnings are coming, so they need to pick that before freezing. such a slow spring. All the crops are like 2 weeks late.
Yeah. Well, yesterday when we were out and about, we saw they're harvesting the corn, percentage.
Yeah, harvesting all the corn, doing the last grass cuttings, last alfalfa cuttings.
It wasn't very tall, but they were definitely cutting their fields. They knew it was time.
Getting the last crops in right now. It's a mad rush. And all the apple picking is still done by hand. We haven't designed a handy fancy machine that does that for you. Alright, you guys are passing me. I was going up the hill. I was slow going up the hill. Remember, I do full speed limit once we're on the flat, so. Yesterday I had a car that really made me mad. The car just hogged the left lane and slammed the brakes on at every corner. Just every time I tried passing a different vehicle, they would block it so it wasn't easy to block, and I would pass them, they would pass me. It's like, why are you passing me? You are slower than me. Sure enough, we come up to a slow car, they slow right down right beside the slow car. Like, why? Stayed in the left lane, period.
And they had the brakes on for everybody.
And the brights on all the whole time. But they had a green plate, so they don't know proper BC etiquette.
Well, the way they were behaving, they shouldn't be on the road. You shouldn't have a license no matter where you are with that behavior.
They brake checked me a couple of times before I taught some lessons.
It's kind of to the point where, yeah, it's dark, and if you're not comfortable mountain driving, you should have pulled over somewhere.
Or just get out of the left lane.
Yeah.
Stay in the right lane. Sure, if you want to pass someone, get the left lane, pass, get back into the right lane.
I'm sure you guys have seen them. There's signs everywhere that tell you legally have to,
In Alberta and BC, or Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, left lane driving isn't illegal technically. There's no in BC that's enforced. You're not allowed to be in the left lane. So anybody that does it here sticks out like a sore thumb. In the prairies, so many people do it there that people are just used to it. Here, you stick out like a sore thumb, and because you don't know how to mountain drive and you slow down for every corner, and you're a left lane driver, you really get in the way. So just get out of the left lane, please. Please?
Especially since it was kind of obvious to them. Well, it should have been after the first few minutes they should have moved over.
I don't know if anything is obvious to people these days.
Yeah.
Had that conversation. Today's population, percentage-wise, has a lot more dumb people, low IQ people in it because we've made life a lot easier. Our grandparents' generation, the dumb people didn't make it; they died.
Exactly, yeah.
And today's civilization, we've made life so much easier that dumb people survive and reproduce. So, even though we don't have a lot more dumb people, we have more dumb people. And unfortunately, the dumbest people around think they're the smartest.
There's a lot of places I could bring that conversation, but I won't.
I'm sure we've all had those conversations with someone that is so dumb that it's like, I can't win here. They think they're so right that you can't win here. I don't know, for me, I kind of like the debates that we have. And my favorite debates are the ones where I'm proven wrong. It's like, oh, well, dang it, you guys got me. You're right, I'm wrong. Those are my favorite debates because I learned something. I got educated. I don't know why it's so hard for some people to not realize that they can be wrong. Sometimes being wrong are the best arguments I've had. It's like, oh, okay, I understand your viewpoint now. Yeah, no, never mind. My idea is dumb compared to yours. Yep, let's do your way. Because that's how you make your own life better, is by taking other people's smarter, better ideas. So, in the move of admitting that you're wrong, you actually end up getting a lot smarter. Back in the shade again. These people have not seen the sun yet. Some of these deep, narrow valleys don't get a lot of sun. Some lack of vitamin D in this valley. But they're gorgeous valleys.
They are. We should text the boss saying we still need a permit. Do that first.
Yeah. Well, maybe I already have this permit. I just check email first, and then.
Yeah.
Not text. Actually, email. Emails get responded to the fastest. Because if we don't get the permit, we can't get into Washington. Got our wide load lights charging up. We're going to need those tomorrow morning because we have to get up at 5 a.m. So when I said we're getting up 5 a.m. tomorrow, you thought that was today?
Yeah. I'm like, okay, and then nope, the alarm didn't go off at 5.
Today was 7 a.m. Tomorrow is 5 a.m.
Well, I'll take a nap later and we'll be okay.
This is where the actual gold rush happened, here in this area. A lot of gold mines. Old abandoned gold mines all over the place on the mountains up here on the right hand side. Still irrigating these fields. Just cut them. I don't understand. Maybe you're trying to get a good start to next year. Wouldn't the grass all die though?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why aren't you irrigating something you've already cut? Unless you're like going, maybe we can get one more last cutting out of it. I don't know.
So get that, or I guess to put his cattle maybe in that field for a bit.
Well, that could be it. Yeah, he's got cows in this field. Or is this horses? Horse and cows?
Sand cows.
Yeah,
I
one
thought-
horse.
I thought he had more cattle, but they could be higher up still.
At least these people are super visible.
I like that.
I like that a lot. Didn't realize how much I would throw off the corner by being over. But I guess we're an hour in.
Yeah. Been a quick hour.
Yeah, it's been good. I've enjoyed the first hour. So hopefully the rest of the day goes as smooth. tomorrow. You're supposed to load in Chehalis. Well, deliver tomorrow in Seattle. Then go to Chehalis. Load there. Deliver that to Chilliwack.
We'll see if that's what happens.
We'll see if that's what happens. Got to get the permit first. It's our first hurdle. We'll get there. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate all the support you guys give us. And all the different ways you guys do that. Thank you. Really appreciate it. You know what? Let's go through Hedley. Let's go through Hedley. Like we're like so close to Hedley. Just realized it's like right after this hill, right? Then we'll call it a day. Hedley used to be a big city. Gold Rush Central. It's literally a huge colonial inn over here. There's a Stardust pub. Everything is just closed. Like there's all these places that belong in a city that are closed. Colonial Inn is for sale. What are you gonna do with that? It's like a huge building. If you got a big family or something, it'd be a good little mansion. I wonder if you could split it up into apartments. You'd have to renovate it all though.
I think it's
Yeah, it's probably a heritage site, so you probably are limited what you can do with it. Probably a protected building. Alright, that was Hedley. I love all the ridges in that mountain right in front of us. The way the sun's hitting it, you can really see all the ridges. We are out of here. See you guys tomorrow. You guys rock.
adios.